Hi, I'm Bowen Kerins, and you're watching Papa 14. This is the qualifying rounds, and we're about to watch Raymond Davidson play Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings tends to be one of the easier games in a qualifying setup, but oh boy, as we see a couple of instant saves right off the bat. Raymond is known to have some of the best reaction time of any of the players out there. May have gotten a little lucky there with one of the outlane saves. The outlane posts have been completely removed. There are also some big yellow rubbers placed on the right ramp. So Lord of the Rings, normally a game that can play maybe for a long time, but this game has been eating people alive. We'll see how Raymond plays. It's also set for extra hard, so as you just saw Raymond go through the right in lane for a keep letter, he actually disabled the lock by getting that letter. So the keep letters turn on and off when you roll over them. So he lit the lock and then unlit it. Backhand there to Gandalf, decent shot there, finishing off some part of the Lord of the Rings set there, and he's lit the lock again. But just remember, if he hits an in lane, as he will now, it's going to shut that off, and he's good with the lane movement. Turns it back on again. He's lit the first mode, and let's see if he cashes in the lock. Normally would go up the ramp there, but those big yellow posts and a great backhand shot for the lock there. Nice play by Raymond. The added difficulty of the game really changes some aspects of it. You have to get control of the ball. You have to make much more accurate shots than you normally would have. And you basically need to be constantly vigilant. The outlane posts on both sides have been completely removed. So if the ball gets over to the left or the right side, there is almost no chance of a recovery. Extra hard settings as Raymond starts War of the Ents, a mode where he's targeting the tree, the Orthanc shot, as he's cashed in the second lock. Trying to plunge there, and he does. He successfully plunges it into the skill shot, which scores some mode points and gives some souls. 5,000 souls will advance the player to the Return of the King Multiball. And there's a nice backhand shot into the Orthanc again for 500,000 and some more souls. This is a good mode for picking up souls, but the way this game is set, we've seen very few players even get to Return of the King Multiball. Great one-timer backhand there. Back in for another 500,000. Raymond is a flow player, kind of in the spirit of Andrei Masenkov and some others. We very rarely see him trap a ball, and when he does trap a ball, it's not for long. So he's made 2 consecutive one-timers into that Orthanc. We'll see if he does it again here. And he went for the lock because it would have been the third lock to start Multiball. So smart decision-making and bad break there. He missed a shot to the right ramp to start Multiball and did not regain control. Lock 3 is, well, I thought it would be lit, but actually the game settings on extra hard apparently shut that lock right back off again. Raymond closing in on the 5,000 souls thanks to the War of the Ents mode. He's got 2 letters left to get the keep going for lighting 2 towers. And he's got a significant number of shots towards the Fellowship Multiball. On extra hard settings, you must make each shot twice to light for Fellowship. You can see some of the lights are flashing in the middle of the playfield. Those are the shots that Raymond has only made once. Every other shot he has made twice. So he will probably be going to Fellowship Multiball at some point here. But the right thing to do right now, as 2 towers is lit, is to pump it up there and get that in. He is not having much success making that from the left side, but really no one has. That is a very tough shot. And a nice one. Very well done there. Kind of a little fist pump there, Raymond, perhaps, as 2 towers begins. During 2 towers Multiball, the job is to make as many jackpots as you can back to back. The first jackpot is worth a fairly piddling amount of points, but the more shots you make, the further on you go. And unfortunately, a very poor multi-ball there. Just never got control of the ball, and didn't make a good transition either back from multi-ball to single ball play. 10 million after 2 balls, decent score so far. He probably is a little disappointed with it, but we've got ball 3 to play for. And there's still a few things on the table for him. Raymond is only 600 souls away from starting multi-ball. Nice live catch there. and we'll see what he decides to do from here. If I were him, I might go directly for Return of the King. So backhanding the right ramp here, and then shooting the left loop will give him some souls. And that's what he tried to do there, but didn't work out for him. And he tried to make a shot from the left flipper up that right ramp, and I don't. That's kind of ill-advised. It's just too tough a shot right now. He is almost to Return of the King. He needs a Sam shot and a Gimli shot, so he'll need to get in that left hole, and both holes really, the left hole and the right hole, sometimes called the Gollum hole. Oh, tough save there. The side outlanes and the settings are so tight on this game that it seems like they've let the tilt go a little bit. So he is getting away with some reasonable shoves there. Actually, I didn't even see a warning. There's the Gimli shot. So he needs one more shot to Sam on the left, and that shot is tougher than it looks. But he makes it on the first try. Very nice play there. Spots 1,000 souls. Beautiful. So both Fellowship and Return of the King are now ready. And great shot there to start Fellowship Multiball. It's like a little clap there. Raymond deservedly excited over this. Fellowship, a very tough multi-ball to succeed in. You need to shoot the center shot to hit the Balrog, and then either the left or the right ramp to cash in Fellowship. So the ramps are lit for, I think it's 750,000 per ramp shot. And oh man, he is not getting much luck in any of the multi-balls here. But he has played both multi-balls. He's played Fellowship, he's played Two Towers. Return of the King is ready. He can make the right, oh that was close. He can make a right loop shot, a left loop shot, excuse me. He'll be able to play Return of the King multi-ball. Very little in the way of multi-ball points here. There's Return of the King started from the right side. I don't see that very often. In Return of the King multi-ball, the shots are worth jackpots. Making all 4 shots advances you up the levels of Minas Tirith, whatever the hell that city's called, and making them in the order marked, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4 based on the number of lights lit, or the shots are marked on the display as well, will advance the multiplier. Usually players don't bother with that and just try to cash in as many jackpots as they can. There's a 750,000 jackpot in that right loop now, if you can get control of the ball and make that shot. That's very nicely played. There's a million and a one-timer to the right ramp. Oh, it's pretty right now. Cash in the inner loop there on a pretty lucky bounce. And he's got at least a million on the right loop if he makes this shot. Raymond also, at the end of this multi-ball, since he's now played all 3 multi-balls, will qualify Destroy the Ring. And you might not have noticed this, but there's a $100 bill sitting there on the play field, down by where the player is. And the first player who can destroy the ring will get that $100. Nobody's claimed it yet. There's a nice shot there to the right loop, completing level 2 for 1.2 million. Jackpots increase by a little bit each time. We'll see him now. I think they go 350 up to 1.4 million. So jackpots are valuable. You definitely want to cash in the 4x, which is, for this case, that one would have been the right loop. But the multi-ball is over. Raymond now at 20 million. Oh, and he's got it. He's started Destroy the Ring. Destroy the Ring is a single ball affair. Most of it is, where you must make the same 4 shots you had to make during Return of the King multi-ball. And he backhands as a second shot the inner loop. Very few players I see that, but he's got that shot down. He was making that shot during the Ents mode, and it's kind of an interesting way to play it. He's got to make the 2 shots on the right now, and I would go for the right loop here maybe, just in terms of difficulty level. There, oh, you got credit for the right loop there. I don't know about that. That wasn't a right loop shot, whatever. Right ramp, tough shot there. He should have made that, but he got it back again to try a second time. Oh, that should have gone up. Great outlane save there at a very important time. Shot to the right loop will be worth 2.5 million if he gets it. And then it's time to pump it up into the ring there. Beauty of a shot there. Shoot that center shot. Oh, man. Be a tough drain right now if he drains. And almost got up the ring. And the ball stuck there for a few seconds. Very interesting stuck ball situation there. But get up there. Yes. Okay, he's got only one more shot to go, which is putting a second ball in play and hitting that ball through the other ball to destroy the ring. Come on. He makes his shot. It's $100. Besides the points, besides the $5 million he'll get for the shot, and a really strong play on this game. Let's go. You can do it, man. Oh, almost. He's still got control of that ball, though, so things are still going. And a 10-second ball saver awarded by Palantir might actually come in handy. Come on. The other ball moved out of the ring there, and I think that worked to his advantage, perhaps, because he immediately destroyed it with a center shot. Got that shot in place, 5 million points, but more importantly, $100. When this game is over, we're going to open the glass, get that up there, and 1 minute 51 seconds for that mode. And it's reminding him that he's not getting a Valinor. I don't know how much money you'd give for Valinor on these settings, but nobody is going to come even close to that. So we've seen a great game out of Raymond, and sometimes after a big multi-ball like that, you can let down and just lose the ball pretty quickly. I hope that doesn't happen to him here, because he got Gollum ready with a tough right outlane drain there. Nothing really he could have done about that. But really awesome performance here by Raymond Davidson, age 18, out of the Seattle area. And he's going to get to put his initials up here as the Destroy the Ring champion and claim that $100 cash-in bonus for being the first person to destroy the ring in the Papa 14 qualifying rounds. Thanks for watching. Please, if you can make it out to a Pauper Pinburg tournament, we'd love to see you. And have a great one. Bye-bye.